Hello, I'm Scheherazade Tompkins Lewis, and I work with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration in Washington, D.C. Today, I am joined by my colleague Kendra Jefferson, Assistant Regional Administrator with OSHA in Region 6. Thank you, Kendra, for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Kendra, today I would like for us to have a conversation about OSHA's complaint process. And I think a great place to start our conversation would be to talk about filing a complaint. So, Kendra, how would one go about filing a complaint?
Well, there are multiple ways you can file a complaint with OSHA. You can submit your complaint online at www.osha.gov. You can complete the complaint form or draft your own letter, and then you can fax it, mail it, or email it to your local area office. Or you can stop by your local area office where OSHA staff can discuss your complaint with you and answer any questions that you might have.
Okay, so it sounds like there are several ways someone can file a complaint. But now, what kind of information should one provide OSHA when filing a complaint?
OSHA staff must determine from the complaint information that you provide that there are reasonable grounds to believe that a violation of the OSHA standard has occurred or that a safety and health hazard exists. Now, there are about 8 pieces of information that are extremely helpful to us when filing a complaint that help us to determine what type of response we're going to have. Number one, we need the name of the employer and the location of the employer's facility where the hazard exists. Number two, we ask that you would identify and describe the hazardous condition. Um, is it unguarded machinery, no fall protection, blocked emergency exit, things like that? Number three, are employees exposed to the hazard? If so, we need to show that employees are actually exposed to that hazard.
Okay, so not just that the hazard exists.
No, not just that the hazard exists, but employees are actually exposed to that hazard. Also, uh, we would ask that you put in how many employees are exposed to that hazard. Is it just one? Is it five? Being more specific is more helpful to us. Number five, um, is this an ongoing hazardous condition? Um, or how long has the employee actually been exposed to that hazard?
So for this one, are you looking for a time frame or time of day?
Yes. Is the exposure all day or is it just in the morning? Is it during a specific cleanup process or is it during a shutdown? So those specific time frames are helpful to us. Another piece of information would be, did you talk to the employer about the hazardous condition? Did you tell a team lead or a supervisor or the safety and health manager? And if you have any knowledge of any type of injuries that are associated with that hazard, past or present. And then last but not least, we ask for the name of the employer and a phone number where they can be reached.
And for this one here, that would be like the owner, a supervisor, or even a safety and health manager.
Yes, exactly.
So it sounds like the more information that one can provide, the better.
Absolutely. Provide as much detail as possible. The more information will help us to determine our response to your complaint.
Well, thank you again, Kendra, for taking the time to talk with us today. To learn more about your workplace rights, please visit our website at www.osha.gov.